The Machiavellian mindset. Niccolò Machiavelli, the 16th century philosopher, understood that power and wealth are intertwined. His seminal work, The Prince, offers timeless strategies for navigating human nature, seizing opportunities, and maintaining control. This book reinterprets Machiavelli's principles as a blueprint for building wealth in the modern world. Wealth, like power, requires cunning, discipline, and an unflinching understanding of reality. This guide explores how to apply Machiavellian tactics, strategy, opportunism, and calculated ruthlessness to achieve financial prosperity. Understand the terrain. Know the game of wealth. Machiavelli emphasized the importance of understanding the environment in which one operates. For wealth building, this means mastering the economic, social, and political landscapes. Analyze the market, study industries, trends, and competitors as a prince studies rival states. Knowledge is your first weapon. Identify power centers, recognize who holds influence, investors, regulators, or industry leaders, and learn how to align with or outmaneuver them. Adapt to circumstances. Machiavelli's concept of fortuna, fortune, teaches that flexibility is key. Pivot your strategies to exploit emerging opportunities, whether in technology, real estate, or global markets. Practical steps. Conduct SWOT analyses, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats for any venture. Stay informed through reliable sources like financial journals, market reports, and real-time data on platforms like X. Build a network of informants, mentors, peers, or insiders who provide actionable insights. Seize power. Take control of your financial destiny. Machiavelli advised princes to seize power decisively. For wealth, this means taking ownership of your financial path without relying on luck or charity. Act boldly. Hesitation breeds failure. Invest in promising ventures, launch businesses, or negotiate deals with confidence. Eliminate dependencies. Reduce reliance on employers or single income streams. Diversify investments across stocks, real estate, or side ventures. Cultivate authority. Build a personal brand that commands respect. Position yourself as a thought leader through content creation, speaking engagements, or strategic alliances. Practical steps. Create a diversified investment portfolio, e.g., index funds, bonds, cryptocurrencies. Develop a side hustle or entrepreneurial venture to generate passive income. Use platforms like X to establish credibility by sharing insights or engaging with industry leaders. Master the art of deception. Perception is wealth. Machiavelli's famous maxim, "It is better to be feared than loved if you cannot be both," applies to wealth through the lens of perception. How others perceive your success often shapes your opportunities. Craft your image. Present yourself as successful, even before wealth arrives. Dress, speak, and act the part of prosperity. Strategic alliances. Align with influential figures to boost your credibility. Machiavelli valued alliances that served mutual interests. Conceal weaknesses. Never reveal financial struggles publicly. Maintain an aura of control to attract opportunities. Practical steps. Invest in personal branding. Create a professional website or leverage social media. Network strategically at industry, events, or online platforms like X to connect with high-value contacts. Practice discretion in financial dealings. Avoid oversharing vulnerabilities. Exploit opportunities. The virtue of opportunism. Machiavelli's concept of virtù, skillful action, emphasizes seizing opportunities with precision. Wealth building requires identifying and capitalizing on fleeting moments. Spot gaps in the market. Look for underserved niches or emerging trends, e.g., AI, renewable energy, or e-commerce. Leverage timing. Enter markets early or exit before downturns. Study historical cycles like the dot-com boom or cryptocurrency surges. Take calculated risks. Machiavelli admired bold but calculated moves. Weigh risks against rewards before investing or pivoting. Practical steps. Use tools like Google Trends or Xpost to identify rising industries or consumer demands. Experiment with small-scale investments to test markets before committing fully. Build a war chest of savings to act swiftly when opportunities arise. Neutralize. Rivals outmaneuver the competition. Machiavelli taught that rivals must be neutralized, either through alliances or elimination. In wealth building, this means outsmarting competitors ethically but decisively. Differentiate yourself. Offer unique value in your business or investments to stand out. Undermine threats. Anticipate competitors' moves and counter them. For example, secure exclusive partnerships or patents. Build loyalty. Cultivate a loyal customer base or team to strengthen your position against rivals. Practical steps. Conduct competitor analysis to identify their weaknesses. Invest in innovation. Develop proprietary products or services. Use customer feedback from platforms like X to refine offerings and build loyalty. Maintain control. Protect and grow. Your wealth. Machiavelli stressed the importance of maintaining power once acquired. For wealth, this means safeguarding and scaling your assets. Core concepts protect your wealth. Explanation. Protecting wealth involves using legal and financial tools to shield assets from risks like lawsuits, taxes, or market downturns. Legal structures like trusts or limited liability companies, LLCs, separate personal and business assets, reducing liability. Diversifying investments, spreading money across stocks, real estate, bonds, or other assets, minimizes the impact of any single loss. Why it matters. Just as Machiavelli's princes fortified their states against threats, protecting wealth ensures your financial empire withstands challenges like economic recessions or legal disputes. This preserves your resources for long-term goals. Example, an LLC can protect a business owner's personal savings from business-related lawsuits, while a diversified portfolio with 40% stocks, 30% real estate, and 30% bonds reduces risk if one market crashes. Reinvest profits. Explanation. Reinvesting profits means using earnings from investments or businesses to fund new ventures or acquire additional assets, creating a compounding effect. This could involve buying more property, expanding a business, or investing in new markets. It's about turning one success into a cycle of growth. Why it matters. Machiavelli's princes reinvested resources to expand their influence. Similarly, reinvesting wealth fuels exponential growth, ensuring your financial power scales over time. Example. If a small business earns $50,000 in profit, reinvesting it into marketing or a new product line can double revenue, whereas spending it on personal luxuries halts growth. Stay vigilant. Explanation. Vigilance means actively monitoring external factors, economic trends, tax law changes, or market shifts that could affect your wealth. This involves staying informed about inflation rates, new regulations, or investment opportunities to avoid losses and seize advantages. Why it matters. Machiavelli stressed adaptability to maintain power. In finance, staying proactive prevents erosion of wealth due to unforeseen changes, like a sudden tax hike or market crash. Example, if a new tax law increases capital gains rates, adjusting your investment strategy, e.g., holding assets longer to defer taxes, can save thousands. Practical steps. Consult financial advisors or use platforms like X to stay updated on tax strategies. What it means. Financial advisors provide expert guidance on tax-efficient structures, e.g., trusts, 401ks, and investment strategies tailored to your goals. Platforms like X allow you to follow finance experts, join discussions, or discover real-time insights on tax laws and strategies from professionals or peers. How it aligns. This mirrors Machiavelli's advice to seek counsel from trusted advisors to maintain control. Staying informed via advisors or X ensures you're equipped to protect wealth against tax burdens or legal risks. Example: following a tax expert on X might reveal a new deduction for small businesses, prompting you to consult an advisor to restructure your business as an S-corp, saving on taxes. Automate investments through robo-advisors or reinvestment plans. What it means. Robo-advisors are digital platforms that automatically manage investments based on your goals, often at lower fees than human advisors. Reinvestment plans like dividend reinvestment programs, DRIPs, automatically use earnings to buy more assets, compounding wealth. Automation removes emotional decision-making and ensures consistent growth. How it aligns. Automation is a modern equivalent of Machiavelli's disciplined governance, systems that run efficiently without constant oversight. It ensures profits are reinvested for growth, not squandered. Example: using a robo-advisor like Wealthfront to allocate $10,000 across ETFs can grow your portfolio steadily, while a DRIP on a stock paying 3% dividends reinvests those earnings to buy more shares, compounding returns. Regularly review and adjust your financial portfolio. What it means. Periodically assessing your investments, stocks, real estate, bonds, etc., ensures they align with your goals and market conditions. This might involve rebalancing, e.g., selling overperforming assets to buy underperforming ones, or shifting strategies based on economic trends. How it aligns. Machiavelli's princes constantly assessed threats and opportunities. Reviewing your portfolio keeps you adaptable, preventing losses from market shifts or outdated strategies. Example: if tech stocks dominate your portfolio and the sector shows signs of a bubble in 2025, selling some shares to invest in stable bonds maintains balance and reduces risk. The long game, legacy and influence. Machiavelli's princes aim to leave lasting legacies. Wealth is not just about personal gain, but about creating enduring influence. Build generational wealth. Explanation. Generational wealth refers to assets and resources passed down to future generations, ensuring financial stability and influence over time. Machiavelli's princes consolidated power through strategic control of resources. Similarly, investing in long-term assets like real estate or businesses creates a foundation for your family or successors. These assets appreciate over time, providing financial security and opportunities for descendants to build upon your achievements. Why it matters. This approach shifts the focus from short-term gains to creating a sustainable economic base. It's about planting seeds today that grow into a forest for tomorrow, ensuring your family or community benefits long after you're gone. Influence through philanthropy. Explanation. Philanthropy is a tool for shaping society. Much like Machiavelli's princes shaped their states through alliances and displays of power. By strategically donating to causes, institutions, or industries, you can influence their direction, whether it's advancing education, healthcare, or cultural initiatives. This not only amplifies your societal impact, but also builds your reputation as a leader in those spaces. Why it matters. Philanthropy extends your influence beyond your lifetime, aligning your name with causes that matter. It can also offer practical benefits like tax deductions, making it a strategic move for both impact and financial planning. Mentor others. Explanation. Sharing knowledge and guiding others. As Machiavelli's princes built loyal networks, creates a ripple effect of influence. By mentoring aspiring entrepreneurs or professionals, you cultivate a network of individuals who respect and carry forward your values, ideas, or methods. This strengthens your legacy through personal connections and shared success. Why it matters. A mentor's influence lives on through their mentee's achievements. This network can also amplify your reputation and create opportunities for collaboration or mutual support. Practical steps. Create a will or trust to secure your legacy. What it means. A will or trust is a legal mechanism to ensure your assets, real estate, businesses, investments are distributed according to your wishes after your death. A will outlines who inherits what, while a trust can provide more control, allowing you to set conditions, e.g., funds released at a certain age, and potentially reduce estate taxes. How it aligns. This step mirrors Machiavelli's focus on planning for stability. Just as a prince secured their state's future through succession plans, a will or trust ensures your wealth continues to serve your family or chosen causes, preserving your influence. Example: if you own rental properties, a trust could ensure they're managed to provide income for your children, preventing mismanagement or disputes. Engage in strategic philanthropy to build influence and tax benefits. What it means. Strategic philanthropy involves donating to causes or organizations in a way that aligns with your values and maximizes impact. For example, funding scholarships in your name or supporting a local arts program can cement your legacy in those fields. Additionally, charitable donations often qualify for tax deductions, reducing your taxable income. How it aligns. Like Machiavelli's princes who used alliances to extend their reach, strategic philanthropy positions you as a key player in shaping societal outcomes. It's a calculated move to gain influence while doing good. Example: donating to a university to establish a research center in your name not only advances knowledge but also ties your legacy to a respected institution, while potentially lowering your tax burden. Mentor aspiring entrepreneurs. Through platforms like X or local communities. What it means. Mentoring involves sharing your expertise, whether through one-on-one guidance, online platforms like X, where you can engage with communities via posts or direct messages, or local organizations like business incubators. This could mean offering advice on starting a business, navigating challenges, or building networks. How it aligns. Machiavelli emphasized loyalty and alliances. Mentoring creates a modern equivalent, a network of individuals who carry forward your ideas and credit you for their success. It's a way to extend your influence through human capital. Example: on X, you could join discussions in entrepreneurial communities, share insights from your experience, or offer to coach someone starting a business, creating a lasting impact through their success. Broader context and application. This philosophy of the long game is about thinking beyond immediate gratification. It's rooted in Machiavelli's pragmatic approach to power. Success comes from strategic planning, building systems, and cultivating influence that endures. For example, a real estate investor might buy properties in an up-and-coming area, hold them for decades, and pass them to their children, ensuring financial security. A philanthropist might fund a community center, shaping local development and earning recognition that outlives them. A business leader mentoring young entrepreneurs on X could inspire a startup that credits their guidance, extending their influence through others' achievements. The Machiavellian way to wealth. Machiavelli's philosophy is not about morality, but about results. Wealth, like power, demands pragmatism, foresight, and adaptability. By understanding the terrain, seizing control, mastering perception, exploiting opportunities, neutralizing rivals, maintaining control, and building a legacy, you can follow the Machiavellian blueprint to achieve and sustain prosperity. Embrace the art of power, and let it guide you to financial triumph. Recommended reading: The Prince by Niccolò Machiavelli. The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Tools for Wealth Building. Platforms like X for real-time insights. Financial apps, e.g. Robinhood, Wealthfront, and market analysis tools. The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. Apply this to choosing financial advisors or partners. Men are so simple and so much inclined to obey immediate needs that a deceiver will never lack victims for his deceptions. Use perception to your advantage in negotiations.